Hey everyone, and welcome back to Whizbit's Random Gaming. Now, whilst all of you guys out there that have picked up the Switch 2 are probably playing Mario Kart and a few other select games that have been released, mine, currently on its way back to Nintendo, had a problem with the dock, damn you. But yeah, listen, the Nintendo Switch 1, don't forget about it. Just because we've got the new one, there's still plenty of games that you can buy and pick up on the original Switch 1 that bring great value for money. Now today I just want to highlight 10 games that you can get for £15 or under that I think personally bring great value, great gameplay, and they're all physical versions. None of this nonsense code in the box palaver. So yeah, let's have a look at these games. In my opinion, they're all great games. They're in no particular order, which is going to go through them quite randomly as the channel suggests. And we are, as always, going to be using CEX as the base for pricing, as most indies kind of charge similar there or thereabouts. So no matter wherever you find these games, you're probably going to be paying the price that you see today, or maybe under, or maybe just a little bit over. Anyway, just to let you guys know as well, we do have memberships available now for as little as 99 pence a month. We've got a Facebook group that's growing daily as well. And for all of these things, I will leave a link below in the video description. Anyway, for now, let's get on with today's video and check out 10 games for £15 or under on a Nintendo Switch 1. Now, there's going to be a couple of games in here today that I honestly haven't had the chance to play. You know, backlogs are real. But this is one that I've had in the collection for some time, just haven't got round to playing. Now, when I was doing my research today and I saw it at this price, I thought it's got to go in this. And in fact, looking at the trailer for, you know, the 7th or 8th time since I purchased it, this is giving me some incentive to probably pick this one up and play. I kind of get Little Nightmare vibes from this one. So yeah, if you've played it, let me know what you think of it in the comments. I think I'm going to get to it this weekend.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Now, ever since its release, this game I'm about to show you, Curse of the Sea Rats, has always been a pretty cheap game. Currently, it is standing at £10, and I'm focusing quite heavily today on platforms, you'll probably see. But there just seems to be a lot of platformers at this time, really good platformers at that are at a really good price. Now, Curse of the Sea Rats definitely falls into that category, which is why I'm putting it in today's list. Now, I love the animation, the art style on this game. I think everything is really good about this game. Now, it's not a perfect game. You're not going to get a perfect game at this price, are you? But at £10, this is going to be a really, really worthwhile addition to anyone's Nintendo Switch collection. Now, these platform games keep getting added to the list at these cheap prices, and Grave Danger is no exception. Now, I love this one. It's a great time. It's a lot of fun. It's humorous as well. It's got great humour to the game. And the art style's great as well. It's that modern retro that I really have grown to love. Now, this one is normally around about £20 from what I've seen out and about. And for it to be at £12, I would say run out and grab this one while you can. I don't think it's going to stay at £12 for too long. Maybe it's just because some Switch games are going down with the Switch 2 having been released. But with the backwards compatibility, I don't think games like this, the more obscure stuff, is going to stay at a low price for too long. They'll go back to the price that they originally were. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've played Grave Danger. Personally, I loved it. It's one of those games that I would have ignored if a friend who I can't remember hadn't showed me it. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and it's a great deal. Right, so in at £12 we have got Air Twister. Now this game is also available on the PlayStation 5. And have you ever wanted a modern day Space Harrier? Well, you kind of got it in Air Twister. Now I'm not going to go ahead and pretend that this is a better game than Space Harrier. In my opinion, it's not. Space Harrier is one of my all-time favourites, probably from a nostalgia point of view more so. But if you like that kind of game that Space Harrier brings, that kind of gameplay, then you can't go far wrong with Air Twister. At £12 as well for a physical copy, I recommend picking this one up. Now, quite possibly the most ridiculous concept for a fighting game of all time, them fighting herds. Now, this game has got quite the history, from lawsuits, from toy companies, to all sorts, but it actually made it, and it's out there. Now, this one is only £6, believe it or not, for a physical copy. It looks fantastic if you ask me. I love the graphical style on this one, and believe it or not, the fighting system in this game is pretty complex. Now, it's not going to be for everyone, this game, I get it. But you know what, for £6, if you like fighting games, I highly recommend that you're going to pick this one up. You're not going to go far wrong with it. It's a fun time, if that. You could just have a good muck around and laugh at what you're seeing on screen. But if you want to take it that bit further, like I say, there is quite a complex fighting system hidden within this game. So at £6, yeah, give this one a go. Them fighting herds.
Are you prepared for magnificence?
Wind's blowing in my favor today. That's it.
Now we have a Turtles game here at £8. This one, Turtles Wrath of the Mutants, based upon a fairly recent arcade game as well. This one is definitely a little bit easier than the other turtle fighting games. You can pretty much breeze through this one on the first day you get it, to be quite honest with you. But £8, it's a lot of fun. It's mindless fun as well at that. It's based on one of the more recent Nickelodeon type cartoons, so the art style might not resonate with older turtle fans, but at this price, £8, I don't know how someone can't have this in their collection. It's a fun beat 'em up. It's got all the characters in there you expect to have, so yeah, give it a go. Now, Yars Rising is another game that I haven't had the chance to put much time into. Now, I have played it for around about an hour, but that really wasn't enough time to come to any conclusion. However, I really like the look of this game, and it's definitely something I'm going to be going back to. At £10, this very odd sequel to Yars Revenge, it's a steal. Physical copies at £10 on a Nintendo Switch are not to be sniffed at, regardless of whatever the game is, to be quite honest with you. So this quality title definitely needs to be added to your collection. Now, as you can see, there are some sort of bonus levels as well, which pay homage to the original Atari game. But it's all about the platforming elements in this one. It's a real makeshift departure from the original. And I think it needed that. I don't think the Yars sort of gameplay from olden times has really got a place in today's gaming society. So I think Atari on Way Forward, they definitely made a smart move here with this one. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments below. But I think at this price, it's a no-brainer. Now, Wonder Boy, Aisha in Monster World at £12. Possibly, and I've said this a few times in this video, it's really subjective, but possibly the best value game here today. Now, this is a remake of the original game, so it might not be for everyone. Some might just prefer the original aesthetics of the original game. But yeah, if you'd like to try out a new version of what is considered a classic, then yeah, £12, you can't go wrong. Now, I've played this one now, not all the way through, but I had a great time playing through this game. It's not my preferred way of playing Wonder Boy. I prefer the old school Wonder Boy games without the RPG elements. But, you know, this one has got more than enough platforming elements in there to keep you guys happy. It's a real good balance and, in my opinion, a great addition to your Nintendo Switch collection. Now, this one fluctuates in price fairly often, and as the time of recording this video, it's at £12. I don't see it getting any cheaper, so if you was ever considering picking this one up, now might be the right time.
Rated everyone 10 and up.
Now, in at £12, this one potentially might be the best value game on my list today. Now, we've already spoken about an official Wonder Boy game. Now, this one, Agalos, is very much a game that pays homage in a massive way to the Wonder Boy series. More so the Wonder Boy in Monster World type games where they have RPG elements. Although this one does have some really good platforming section, and as you can see here, huge bosses as well, and who doesn't love a huge boss fight? Now, this one resonated with me because one of my most favorite genres as of right now is that modern retro thing, and this one fits the bill perfectly. Great game at £12. Pick this one up. Now, here we have the most expensive game on today's list, in at £15, and that is Euphoria 2. Now, I do believe it's a little bit cheaper on the PlayStation 5. I do own it on the PS5 as well. I think I picked up for around about £10. This one is the sequel to the cult classic platformer Euphoria, obviously. Now, this one has got a huge upgrade in terms of visuals. I think this one looks absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful game to look at, and the gameplay is nothing to be sniffed at either. Now, if you're a fan of old school platforming action, I definitely recommend that you pick this one up. Now, also as well, if you're a fan of the original, you probably already own this one. There's a chance you might not actually even know the sequel exists, because I don't believe it got marketed that well. Hence why the price has dropped on it quite dramatically. I don't believe it's because of bad reviews. I've seen good reviews on this and I've enjoyed it myself. Take advantage of this cheap game while you can, because I don't know, I've got a feeling that at some point this might go back up in price. Euphoria 2. So there you have it, another 10 great games on your Nintendo Switch 1 for £15 or under. Now, this list today relies heavily on platform games, and I'm not going to apologise for that. I love platform games, and I still think they are one of the core gameplay elements of retro gaming, even in today's society where we're getting modern retro gaming more frequently. Now let me know if you've played any of these games in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts, and also I'd love to know some recommendations from you guys as well as to when I do these videos in the future. Anyway, as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I hope I've saved you a little bit of cash today, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.